it's not just about getting rich, but it's a trust transfer.
So we need to start from the basic, make them understand what is a good CPA for them.
They only have 300 products and then they want to sell 1,000. That's not going to happen. If you don't really understand your audience, you're going to waste your money, right? So that's the very basic thing you need to do.
I would like to think about like a flywheel. So we have to have a good brand building and awareness, and then we convert that attention into conversion through performance marketing.
I believe in the future based on a strategy and advising clients.
Yep.
And react quick.
Okay, guys, hello. I am really excited to have these three beautiful people with us, sharing their experience and also expertise in performance marketing. So what is performance marketing, right? Well, this is Antonio. Antonio is actually the founder and also the CEO for Relevant Audience. I love that name, Antonio. How can you get that? And then Antonio is our founding member board in Sama Thailand. And also we have Mythsia, also the CEO for IDEOWORKS, and also my partner in IDEOWORKS. And we also have Indra, the founder and also CEO for Krona. Krona is also the Sama Indonesia member as well. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, for coming in here. Yeah. So actually, right, talking about performance marketing, right, everything that is measured by the client, given budget and stuff like that. What is actually the strategy and maybe tactics that you guys implement for your clients and also for your market? And what's your strength that you see it fit your company? You can go first, Antonio.
Go first? No, ladies first.
Oh, ladies first. Okay.
Ladies first.
Let's have Mythsia.
Yeah.
Okay, so one tactic that consistently work well in Indonesia is actually to combine various touch points of channels. For example, like influencer marketing or KOL campaign that are backed by paid media channels. In a country like Indonesia, especially where community and also word of mouth play a big role, especially in decision making. KOL is not just about getting rich, but it's a trust transfer. What I mean by that is when a relatable KOL and then also they share their genuine experience about the product, they're actually transferring their trust they've built with the followers to the brand. And when we amplify that more with paid media, we are actually converting beliefs into actions.
So how about you, Antonio?
So we need to start from the basics, right? The basic start asking the clients what the KPIs, make them understand what is a good CPA for them to acquire customers. Still, Thailand, in many of the businesses are very underdeveloped. Understanding digital marketing. Before COVID, most of the companies have a Facebook page. So things start to move into marketplace, then companies start to have websites. So you need to start from the basics. Now the market is getting a bit more mature, but still, Thai nationals like, for example, to chat. So it's very important. We double some clients leads in the moment. We don't only add a boring form. So we focus on the conversions in performance, right? And when it's a lead generation, having Line, having Facebook Messenger, and being able to track at least the clicks on there on the message is very important, right? And no matter the size of the business, sometimes very big businesses, they don't want to have the social integration. They don't want to have Line, they don't want to have Facebook Messenger, but the reality is people want now. The people want to buy now. Even myself, when I buy something, I go to Line and I ask first, and I can book it immediately. It is easy. You can pay by QR codes, and that generates sales. So we change many businesses just focusing on adding the social part, which is very unprofessional. If you check in other markets in Europe, US, nobody want to, but things are changing now.
I agree with Antonio, right? Because we need to start with the very basic. We need to understand basically where the client is actually at and where they want to go. I got one example. My client was talking to me, Indra, I need 1,000 sales per month, and per month, right? And then I asked, how many production per month? 300. How could this happen, sir? They only have 300 products, and then they want to sell 1,000. That's not gonna happen, right? So they need to understand where they are at, and they need to understand where they want to go, right? After that, then we probably do the research and things of understanding the market and audience, and make creative, make strategy to be more relevant. That's why I think I like your agency name. It is all about the relevancy for the audience.
Good. So actually, what's the moment when performance marketing first mindset actually help elevate the brand? Not just the numbers, but it's actually when they talk about performance marketing, so they have this within the budget and also in their strategy. So can you guys explore? Ladies first or who's first?
Always late.
Always ladies first. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so there's one moment when we work with this global automotive client. So they want to strengthen actually in the market in Indonesia for quite a lot, sometimes, but they want to strengthen their digital presence. So what we do is instead of just focusing in one big campaign, we deliver our performance marketing in multiple touch points. Like we really curate who our influencers, starting from celebrities to nano, to make sure that we reach every audience and persona perfectly. And then also we built a awareness campaign until conversion campaign. So I think over the time, the effort seems to add up. And isn't just a number that we are seeing. We actually see that the client wins a prestigious award, for its digital presence.
Got it. Good. How about you, Anthony?
So from the first rejecting clients. The client want to start a campaign tomorrow, and hey, your website is not ready. So we tell them your website is not ready to convert. So if you don't fix this, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna work with you because my campaigns are not gonna work. You're gonna be wasting your marketing budgets. So saying no to clients and advising them how to make the website more converting friendly, right? And optimizing the flow from the clients. This is the first thing that we advise. And we say, no, you cannot start to work like this. Also that help the client in the long term. It make the client trust you because you just don't want the money of the client, right? We have very bad reputations on this. We just want to maximize the
We have to maintain the relevant
face.
audience, right?
Yeah, so they trust you more when you really help first set up the expectations, change the website. Oh, this is not gonna work. Yeah, so that.
But actually, if you had the full freedom to advise your clients, right? How would you reinvent performance marketing measurement, or maybe like how to say they should focus in certain area? That is correct.
So the world we are living is not perfect, but if I had a full freedom, I'd like to advise a client not to see just metrics, because from just the numbers or metrics, we cannot see the full story. I'd suggest we start measuring a more holistic approach, like performance ads is one thing. Another is we have to do what is the client's perception of the brand through brand lift campaign, for example, or what do the client feel after they feel the brand, after they use the brand through like a surveys or maybe a non-flying event. through that, I think we can get a more holistic approach. We can have a more holistic answer to what is really good to grow the brand.
Okay,
Yeah.
good point. Indra, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, I think it's going to be back to the first topic as well, right? I need to basically understand their business. They also need to understand their business because, yeah, a lot of time we sometimes don't see that understanding from the client side as well, right? So, for example, if we want to advertise FMCG brand, for example, the product is under 10,000 rupiah, and then they want to track the sales. And then the cost per sales would be 50,000 rupiah, and then more expensive than the product itself, right? So the metric is not right. So we need to give understanding about the metrics. We should track the what we call it the CPL, the cost per leads and everything, and then the lifetime value, customer lifetime value, CLDV. That's going to be answering the performance of their product and campaign, because if they do the cost per sales, it wouldn't make sense for them, right? So yeah, we need to give this kind of understanding to them as well, right? So yeah, I think that's very important.
So actually, thank you for sharing that. Now, if let's say, why should we choose Krona or IDEOWORKS or Relevant? I mean, what is your strength in your performance marketing team? You want to go first or?
Maybe
Okay, you go first.
Okay. So the first thing, and one of the reasons why I opened Relevant, so it is something inherent on business is high ethics, but unfortunately in our industry it's not, right? So we don't bullshit clients. We tell directly, your product is not competitive. You have not enough budget. You're not realistic with your KPIs. Your website is not good enough. Or all the way around, but we clear expectations. So we communicate very straightforward. No matter what, we maybe lose the client or we don't win the pitch. But in the long term, it's beneficial because they know, oh, these guys, they're going to tell me not what I want to listen. They're going to tell me what they think. We may be wrong sometimes, right? What they think is going to be happening. So we don't have oversell in my sales team. If I hear someone promising the moon, that someone will stop working very fast there, and we will tell the client, no, this is not going to happen ever. So we really straightforward with the clients, which in the long term, I believe is beneficial. We are not perfect. We make mistakes as well, but we never promise. We never promise.
So being upfront and transparent, yeah.
It's good for the long time for the business and the relationship between people.
Got it. Thank you, Antonio. Nisha?
Okay. So in IDEOWORKS, we treat client as our partner. To us, their success is also our success. So we are very agile in like connecting the dots between what is the objective, what is the perfect channels for this client and everything. So we actually believe also that performance marketing, when done consistently and thoughtfully, can really convert. So we want to like make the client also trust us. That's what we do in IDEOWORKS.
Got it. Thank you. How about you, Indra?
Yeah, when it comes to the strength of the team, I really stressing this to the team that we need to understand the business of the client, right? We need to understand the business process, not only just the marketing, right? That way we need to understand the finance. How do they make money? For example, how do they approach their customers? How is their networks and everything? And after that, we can strategize things and then, put everything into the consideration. And then that can only happen when experience talk, right? Because you have the experience to work with investment banking, for example, you work with the automotive industry, you already know the business process of each industries. So I really making it very serious in our team that you really need the business process of the client, right? So you can come up with a better solution, like holistic solution. So yeah.
So actually, do you have like any one hard truths about performance marketing, right? That every marketer needs to hear, but not many of them wants to hear it and wants to automate it.
Maybe we're gonna be substituted soon. Maybe we're gonna be substituted soon. Strategy already coming from mixed algorithms.
Yep.
So AI is gonna be totally shifting our industry. So be fast, adopt AI quick, and see solutions for the long time. Our job at operation performance marketing is gonna be more, I believe, in the future based on strategy and advising clients.
Yep.
And react quick. If we are getting disrupted, and and it's a bit scary, but don't get stuck and just move fast. That is happening now. Yeah.
Actually, there's multiple hard truths. But I pick one based on recent experience. One hard truth is I would like to tell the client not everything that is not converting instantly doesn't mean that that is not valuable. Some clients, they want instant results. They want quick conversions. But when we tend to do that, we tend to starve the upper channels. So I would like to think about like a flywheel. So we have to have a good brand building and awareness, and then we convert that attention into conversion through performance marketing. But when we don't have, or we are vacant in the awareness, there's no one to convert later anyway.
But the flywheel approach is good though. Yeah. So
Agile, right?
yeah, and it's close the loop, right? Exactly. You can like develop, remodel again, everything. Yeah.
Agree.
You, Indra?
So yeah, I think the hard truth is that the attention spent to the brand will always go down. So if there is this marketer telling you about once you get the winning campaign, you will boom, you will success in marketing and business. Not really, right? So in terms of performance, I think it is a never-ending innovative, never-ending, like agile process. Never-ending creative, never-ending research and everything. So you need to adjust as soon as possible because you need to react in the correct way. So I think that's the truth.
Got it. So based on your experience, right, how can client better tailor their performance marketing to succeed in different markets?
So now perfect contact Sama.
Oh.
Yeah, there is nothing more powerful than having Sama with different agencies in different markets, right? I can be planning the strategy for Malaysia, but I don't know Bahasa, I don't know the different colors of the culture here and how to approach the USPs for this market is going to be totally different for the USPs for Thailand, from Singapore. So it is a good opportunity to work together as a one.
Yep.
And collaborate in different agencies. Yeah, I think this is a way to succeed in different markets. No one agency in one location can be successful in totally different markets. Some variety of personalities and culture languages like in Asia.
Got it. Thank you.
Before doing the performance marketing, we have to understand the local nuance. I think I've mentioned before, what works in Jakarta will not work in Bangkok. So that's what we do in Sama. So we can collaborate, and then clients in Jakarta, we understand the local behavior here. Hopefully, like we can like tailor every campaign to be successful here.
Got it. Thank you, Nisia. Indra?
I think I couldn't agree more. I mean, we need to really understand our audience, right? Contact Sama, first of all, because we have all these, agencies, you name it, for research, right? For data analytics and everything. We have them all, right? Because that is very important to basically decide where you want to go, right? So I think based on our experience as well, I mean, if you don't really understand your audience, you're going to waste your money, right? So that's the very basic thing you need to do. Understand your audience, do the research, even if it is just, that's research on Google.
Thank you so much, guys. We are with Antonio, Nesia, and also Indra. We are talking about performance marketing and how performance marketing actually can help your brands to succeed. And at Sama, we have these hyperlocal agencies. So if you guys want to go deeper into certain local market, you can contact us. Thank you, guys. It's a very pleasure to get all the insights from you guys. Thank you very much. Thank you.